Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, trying to test this mic. I was trying to test this mic. Thanks everyone. Thanks everybody for listening. Thanks for the ear even before I could start. The timing is just remarkable and in alignment. They say everything is possible, and I promised. Then on this podcast, I'll be answering a few questions, getting a little into detail, making it short as possible. While this platform I use to share with you some musical experiences, I then pause, dream, aspirations and goals based like in the career. So first, like where you started, why do I rap, like why I ended up doing this, a little of which some of you could call nothing. So I'll take it back from Castrada. Yeah, I think that's how it started, I've been growing in churches, Sunday school, then the church youth club or the youth group, where I would sing the chorals, go for annual competitions. By then I was a tenor. In high school, one of the teachers knowing me to sing from church insisted that I should join the school choir. Well, I since had love of music in general ever since youth. My mom would sing and I would back her up because she would keep on telling me you should really sing. On the other hand also, I kind of had the drive of doing hip hop back from the days, the school days, I had school friends all into hip hop, my home friends too. I've been around the community of people who hated music, like who had this special love for music, especially hip hop, So 18, after high school, you know how it feels. The waiting after 12 years of school, waiting for the university time to get into the college. Yeah, that's when I fell into the narcotics, started doing the weed, smoking the cigarettes and the other few drugs, alcohol. Now I got even the time to follow the music, then to understand these artists, what they are doing. So the high gave me a different elevation. Then I knew I could rap as the rappers do. Being influenced more in the days by the underground hippies, I were Castrada, the beat murderer, the rhyme dog, rapping about being better than my man, the rawness and all this stuff niggas praise themselves of being. It was a picture I first saw in music, like in the hip hop industry. I wanted to stay ready for the battles, stay focused on the rhymes. Yeah, that was the Castrada. From Castrada, now I understand I could carry nigga balls, Like for real, it was funny, but I made it sound like a tough name. So now, next question was how I got into writing the rhymes, or what they call the verses. How I got into, because most of people have not known of singing. Most people never know that I could rap. The truth is, the evolution of me writing starts with the inspiration of my man Ntia. He a poet and got a great book of poems, Road to Glory. Ever since friends with him, I knew I wanted to write some piece of my own. Then came Tino. He was already into hip hop fame. By the time he had also formed a duet with my nigga and brew, two Tiger, which they named two sides to the coin. They were already working on some projects, and I'll dread them for the rap session and just listen. Yeah, that's what I would do. Just sit there, listen at them rapping, watch at them writing, but on the other hand, still smoking the weed. That was what I would do. Till time I wrote some verses of my own secretly, rehearsed the Lord on my own. I was struggling with the flow. Yeah, that's how we all go through, struggle with the flow. So one day I worked on a track with Tina, which was produced by Versa from the Hybrids. After the work on that single track, Versa advised we should form a duet, that the combination of the sound is exquisite. I never understood those days, like the combination, the sound. I never had a clue, like education, like a thing. What's so important about the sound, But then that was the rise of Malimo. So on to the meaning, which is of course the other question. Why we chose to name ourselves Malimo, like the reason behind all the Malimo, what are we after, what's our vision, plan, goal. So I'm sure you all remember that in the olden days lived the cannibals, the habitats of which were the caves, but still will conquer large portions of land. That was the film. That was the idea, the first idea. The fact that we ain't head off will be presented by the caves. We are the rare breed of artists, but was aiming to put our music to a point where you all can get to hear our voice. That's it. Malimo, who we are. So we attracted and brought in some artists in to form the Malimo crew, now encompassing of artists like Brain Dead, Khalifa, Vastavoy, and also Two Tiger. This far worked with a couple of local producers. No album yet. Been releasing only single tracks. Follow our page, Malimo, on Facebook. You get some of the tracks that we done work on. That's it. You get it all there. It's all there. Yeah, that's how we've been doing, trying to get the tracks to the people so they get to hear what we've been doing all by ourselves. Yeah, that's basically why we want you to follow our page, so you should get to feel the kind of music that we are doing. So, about me, which is the interesting topic and the very important topic in this podcast. Back in the days, I started up with I'll write the letters to the tracks, introducing the feel of the tracks. I had worked with few artists on music, rappers, trappers, and different producers. I don't know how to explain this, but I just have this tendency to click with most of the people I meet with. The person doesn't necessarily have to be friends with me. When I meet the different artists, musical talks brings that clicking. That little talk, hey dog, how are you doing? How do you see music? Yeah, that's when we click. I don't judge music. I don't judge artists. What I've learned is to appreciate the work of every artist who is giving it his all energy and time to attain good music. The good music for his fans or for his or her fans. When I mentioned that the picture I had of music while I was Castrada, I don't want that. I think shit is somehow old-fashioned and outdated. I don't want the battles. I don't want to prove to anyone that I got rhymes. I don't want to diss niggas. My vision and dream is to make good music of which the people could relate. Like good hip-hop music such that people will see themselves through me. People should see their lives, that kind of thing that I think of when I do music. Like that feeling when people see their lives in music, in my music, with the understanding of the message that I want to portray. Yeah, that's the feeling I want. Not just to be praised of the vibes, all the stuff. I just want to do good music. So the question they've been asking is, why have you changed the stage name from Castrada to Benôni? We're somehow trying to catch up with the Castrada fame, and all of a sudden you're changing the name. What up? So here's the answer. I have a different picture now, the different strategy I want to execute through this road, this journey through music. That's why I took this decision of changing the name. You might be asking, why did I choose to name myself after the town somewhere in Joburg, somewhere in South Africa? No, that's not actually the thing. Benôni, somewhere, RSA. That's actually not the case, It's not the case. For real, it's not the case. In fact, let me take you to a story in the Bible. You all know about the great Rachel, the second wife of Jacob, who had two sons, Joseph and Benjamin. Now during the birth of Ben, Rachel suffered and exercised a lot of pain. Rachel suffered and exercised a lot of pain. So she changed the name of Ben to Benôni. She named Ben Benôni, meaning the son of pain, the son of my suffering. Then after the death, after her death, she probably died. She died after the birth of Ben. So after her death, Great Jacob changed the name to Ben or Benjamin, the son of the south. So as you all know my name, as you all know my real name, the middle name. That's the thing. That was it. That's why I changed Ben. Just for that pain. Just through that truth, it came to me that it somehow sounded real to me. The son of pain, the son of suffering. Most of all, I'm the son of the South. That's it. So thanks again, thanks once more for listening to this episode. I'll post another episode. Subscribe. Invite more of your friends. If you enjoy, just say it in the comments, whether it's on Facebook, or just on YouTube. I'll be happy for those comments. Thank you once more.